hungry.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Granddad's sick.
Hey! You know the Ballad of Wanda?
On your way?
Storm in Elf
Or
Garden.
will you stay longer? It's far safer with you there. Curse me, Agent. Ah!
I don't know.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might...
Thanks.
What a bloody div.
A hired killer. I wonder if he pays taxes.
Listen, here's the plan. Saffron... I'll have her eating out of my...
Want me?
Knew you'd see this...
Dandelion.
It will. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during... Andromask. Put it on. Saffron...
But...
No time.
Stop right there.
What?
Tremble. Flack.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of this...
More like the...
Silence, vermin! I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it.
He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Hi. I wonder if he pays taxes.
Ah, you're here. How'd you make out with Ravi?
Haven't been to the Sturgeon yet.
Fine, fine. Ravi's not going anywhere. Let's clean out Caesar Bilzen first.
Can't we just buy the card off?
If I had a coin to spare, I'd sod off to Povus. Besides, Caesar never... Don't you worry. He won't lose out on the deal. Got him.
Thought you said Caesar did.
Oh, I said it's hard to have a drink with him on account of his rarely leaving home. 3 rounds and you could walk out with everything in that cabinet while singing the 3 Maids of Vicovaro.
So what's in this
Ah, nope. I suspect it's either to do with buggery or metallurgy.
Shivi!
Caesar Bilzen. Remember our quarrel about who's king of the Pontar?
The Pike's king of the Pontar.
Well, see, I've come to convince you it's the catfish. And I do not come empty-handed.
Who's he?
Well, him. Oh, that's Geralt.
Does say Geralt fish?
Yeah, cast an earthworm.
In the Pontar?
You betcha.
Can't listen to this hogwash sober. Come in!
So what, Fitzanders or eager biters, if they taste like shite and soapy water?
That's 'cause you're about as good a cook as a goat's arse is a clarinet. Just recently, I took some fresh thyme.
And it tasted like thyme-flavoured shite.
Shut it. So, recently, I took this thyme.
Geralt? Care to chime in? How's Xander taste to you?
Recently isn't a word.
Who'd you bring along, Chiefy? Some blowing grammar purist?
Wilson, did you hear Vibo Matilda last cast a pea and caught a young pike?
Ah, cocksuckers lying like always. Pontar Pike aren't so dim-witted to go after his rotten peas. You need live bait. Or night crawlers, though the pike aren't as eager. Don't know why. Once, dug up a crawly so fat and lovely I started drooling. Would have eaten it myself.
I'm not so sure. Geralt, what are you and your pals use up at Kaer Morhen?
Live bait.
You see, Chiefy, you'll make a good angler yet. In some 50, 60 years.
We'll wait and see. Geralt, go fetch us another bottle.
Right. Can see the bottom of this one.
So, when are we gonna go noodling for catfish?
I'm done fishing with you. Forget what happened last time.
Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Knife looks like it's attached to the tabletop. Drawer is open. Triangular hole in the wall. Interesting. Fits perfectly. Secret door behind a bookcase. Classic. Dining set from which Emperor Emir ate during his coronation ceremony. Portrait of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it. Ah, here's Fringilla, with which Stefan Skellen was hanged. Vatier de Rideau's dagger. Joachim de Ved's skull. Pretty grim curiosity. Full armor of the 7th Dareland Brigade. Excellent condition. Emir, tempera on wood. Pretty flattering, I'd say.
To me, I've heard of you before.
Zoltan, time would...
Wait now. Leave it.
Greetings, Belzen.
Message? What kind of message?
Mister!
Now, just a minute.
You're too late. Grab...
Leave him alone.
Cleaver will pay extra for...
Nice razor.
Thanks. I'd recommend...
Right.
Good luck then.
Oh, by the by, splendid job.
Looked through Caesar's...
And?
No wonder he wasn't eager to show it off. Nilfgaardian armor, a portrait... Joachim de Ved's skull.
Shh. But did you happen to take the rope?
No. Also found a figurine. Nilfgaardian's...
Triss ought to...
Good idea. Natalis card. Only one missing now.
Go. I should contact...
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame is...
Got a twinge of me back again.
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed, Great Boy?
How about that? Look how up.
Sure he'd be happier if you stopped digging.
Oh, you're just saying that because you don't...
Ow, you got the cup!
If you're just giving it up, as it is, that's all your...
Ah!
See? Ravi's on board.
Agreed.
Let's play.
Yes!
Curb your enthusiasm.
So?
Come on! Blow it in the cut! Left! Left!
Thanks. Natalis.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in a...
The Natal...
Whoa!
Horse piss. Something stinks. Decomposing flesh.
Hey,
Human flesh.
Yes, you!
Zoltan?
Get up.
Got the car.
Ha! Seems well made. Come on. The exchange. We should do it right quick.
Afraid your client might change his mind?
Oh, I'm more likely to. Had so many buyers for these cards, I felt like the belle of the ball.
So the buyer, who is he?
A friend of a friend. Don't know much about him, but he's of Duke's ilk, no doubt about that. You know me, Geralt. I'm not prejudiced against anyone.
Ah, at last. I fear the body's gone cold.
What is this?
Your would-be buyer handed us his coin and departed. More or less in that order. Now, the cards, please. I trust obtaining...
Try it and...
Get to work, boys. The dwarf I wish to have a laugh.
Doing it.
Geralt, bastards getting away with my coin. Damn it, with our coin. Chase the horse, son. I'll tend to the others.
Something like that way. All from that room, does out.
What? Can't understand a word.
Might as well stop.
Leave me. Swiving drowners.
You could use a witcher.
Ha ha. Highly amusing. If I give you the coin, will you leave me be?
No. Rather me.
So, you get them?
Yes.
And what about you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Geralt, what's your preference? Coin or card? If you want gold, it's not a problem.
Kinda curious how...
Excellent.
Good luck, Zoltan.
Thanks, Geralt.
Geralt of Rivia.
You stand accused of offending religious sentiment.
This is a misunderstanding.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here to,
We agreed to meet today. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directorate...
But Dandelion doesn't even have...
Turns out he does now.
See? It's all peach. Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and... Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the ladies...
For me?
Well, it's not for me.
I've no idea what Dandelion would like.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind. He's doing this for...
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge.
A wonderful gentleman. You're...
Well.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly.
Who knows? Might even settled.
Despite what people say about him.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Wanna dip your dinghy?
Ooh.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice!
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around her.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio...
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So,
I never mix business.
the one except...
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter, and start looking.
Fine.
Damn it. Now where would she leave?
Not here.
Geralt?
The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my...
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her...
Whoa, slow down there a minute.
Shove your excuses up your...
My friend asked you nicely, so please...
All right.
Hubio, right?
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind... Get out of here, both.
Let him finish.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head.
Oh?
Very. From its... I, however, would never let any...
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy...
You mean to say...
And fame.
Oh.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was...
In negotiation, as in combat.
So?
I've still got to stop by Rotlex. Commission some new placard.
I'll go see Rodlick. You had...
Really?
No, said the...
Portside.
See you soon. Looking for Rod.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city.
There's not enough for everyone, so...
You're not gonna...
Strange, don't look...
Not too late to surrender.
You regret this, mutant. Tell me,
Placards
there ain't no
and Rodlet.
same place as always.
See?
You'd think them a pair of old lovers. Synergy reigns between them.
Wondering if I could take...
If you've coin for the rider's fee and a steed, decide quickly.
I want to...
Grand.
Geralt of Rivia.
Excellent.
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go! The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach Glory to the victor.
Not bad, yet we shouldn't kid ourselves. Shall I sign you up for another? Is there a land? Might find more of your kind.
Watch it.
Another race.
Like to race again?
Excellent. Don't go anywhere. We'll start soon. Your opponent... The Viscount races incognito, so I must ask for your discretion.
Saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Move it! Slow
The
now.
final
Whoa.
of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach Glory to the victor!
Bravo! Congratulations, you won in style. Shall I sign you up for another? Is there a land where I might find... more of your kind? Another race.
Want to try again?
Gained an appetite, have we? He's the black sheep of the family, but he's not...
Competitors, saddle up! On 3! 1, 2, 3! Off you go!
Hey-ya!
Come on now. The final of the Erasmus Vegelbud Memorial Derby is over. The winner is Geralt of Rivia, riding Roach Glory to the victor!
Fantastic race! Congratulations! A grand victory! Captured and displayed in a sideshow of the circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
What do you want?
To express my admiration on account of your victory. Farewell.
I've got a cold.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. But tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run...
Then you... And now, Count de Louverton has offered...
What's there to worry about?
They've had a spell of bad luck lately.
Let's do this. I'll enter the...
You're that good?
Far from the worst.
A little strength for anything.
Let's go! Giddy up. Whoa there, Roach.
Thank you. I never...
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time. Just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Oh, shut up!
Here we goes.
We start NG. No, not all.
Don't you like it? But I...
Oh, you chose it. You know, now that I think about it, you're at... What about Rotlick?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own.
Great!
Never mentioned.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret. Apart from which...
What about choreography?
We haven't. But Polly... Premier will have the audience on their feet.
Guess everything's ready.
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around...
Why not?
That's my... The foreman mentioned he saw...
He saw right.
And...
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my...
Not this. One thing's eating me.
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? She's late, of course. She knew how important this...
Of course she did. Probably just making herself cool.
So it's true. A woman's band... What? She's badly attacked?
Of course. It's...
Gods.
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but... You are a relative?
Relative?
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity.
Enough of the courtesy.
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her...
So this was no...
Clearly not.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one.
No harm.
This is Novigrad.
Geralt, I know I owe you. Fine.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion.
I would suggest examining the previous
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there. To make. Harder to back up, especially if you've...
Look at this scar. Don't be shy.
A flail. Morning Star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the opera...
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also...
The sewers.
As often as we can discuss this.
I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
I killed...
Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastow. Very well. We seek the corpse of a warden.
Calluses on the fingers.
Excellent.
Not a bit.
Where?
That's...
Notice anything else?
Those...
Yes.
Murderer.
So it seems.
Let's examine them.
Just like
See this?
Indeed.
A small, extremely...
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of...
That's a...
Wait a minute.
An egg. Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin. An incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Open the...
do you...
One. Explains what... Look at his hands.
I'd expect...
Speaking from...
Yes, that of a victim.
Some other time, maybe. See anything interesting?
His right foot. The ankles.
Doesn't strike me as...
Yeah, apologies.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down it.
Syphilis, actually.
Think there could be a
Only as the killers, but...
All right.
Enlighten me, please. But...
It's some kind of sick ritual.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth...
Fabian Mark. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you...
A student.
Very well, speak.
Woodcarver.
Plan to investigate, but the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector...
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under...
You did, but...
Out of the question.
As your reverence wishes. I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut a... Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to...
Nathaniel. Mostert.
True. Later.
Might have told me you know the coroner.
I know him, thus...
I decide when we're done.
An old story. But if you insist... What will you do?
Plenty of leads. Woodcock.
As do I.
And I'll keep my...
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
You, Eustace?
Aye?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body. You search.
Well,
I call a spade.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern.
Talk. What did you...
Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded wing.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some... Oi, fucking...
For everything.
Tracy gorillas round the Gregwini woods. Novigrad South.
Oh, Lydia.
Monsters must have rushed.
Will you...
Brother, sister, got my eye.
Rain was coming. Felt it. I've sweated up.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer.
That's altogether different. Sit you...
Charming.
You daft? Even I'm scared of him.
Got someone
Sure as shite. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raised his fighting dog.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran out of work. Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll hit. So, what do you want?
Your brother?
Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit took to following one in particular, he'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenity.
Know where I can find her? This
city cemetery. She died a few days back. Quiet.
Tell me what you know about the murder.
It was like this. See the soot?
Talk to you. Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Statues of the old gods. Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Aye.
Had a look at you.
What?
Mm-hmm. The women especially.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that one. And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, when the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human Myers sins.
Mind if I go inside?
I've not even peeked inside since...
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood, left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
Aye.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the work.
I needn't know the details.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard.
But...
to teach a lesson to him. Fine. Won't learn anything else.
Not sweat enough in the gutter.
Oi, Witcher! Told me to say the main door...
Oh!
A brazier. This time of year? Human. Priscilla's.
Grab him!
Sis. That him.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
That's it, you're in for it.
That's it.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt.
Getting vengeance. Well, why you staring?
I know.
Fear I can't help you much.
Priscilla.
Oh, dearie, this didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggar.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, bun.
You and Priscilla
Friends? Nah. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Agreed to put me in her play, you see?
Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fight.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work.
Take care now. I gotta look around some more.
Naturally, we'll stand aside.
Head's ringing.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. Took a step back. I know that smell. Formaldehyde. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
So?
Take care now. And I gotta...
Damage.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here.
Nice of you. Especially
because you came unannounced and in Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some...
Von Grad's told...
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of... People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in... Joachim had been my favorite student, but... Alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Whereas Joachim... Oh, fate's ironies. Yeah.
How old's Von...
53, I believe.
You look a little young.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of it.
Who's the
Yorisak.
Any titles in...
It seems all the...
Yeah. Not fond of Nathan.
Very few. He's hard to be.
Let's
Gladly. Next, the kid.
A message. Patricia
Do you know her?
Yes. You gotta find her now.
Till next time, Master.
As clear as the eternal fire.
Mind the guards. We'll lose them thugs.
Of all places, why did that mage have to blow himself up in light?
This house, has it always been crooked?
Well, I've had enough of it.
What do you want?
Need to talk to...
You think any...
Her life's in danger.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge.
So be it. I'll take...
Oh, Geralt.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your
In danger? Come.
I'm hunting a serial killer.
Why, even if it's true...
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills. So let's see how she...
Please.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that?
We should go...
You're relentless, aren't you? Hey!
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him! Halt! Save your trick.
Well...
We got him, lady!
Lower that crossbow before you...
Forgive me.
I was chasing him, and out of...
Out of my... Mother!
Because she blasphemed the Eternal... Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but...
Very well. But you should be on... And...
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Won't get away this time. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.